it's Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. How are you guys doing? So I'm running late, like always. I'm always running 5 or 10 minutes late. You know, should I say it? Black people time. Let me just put these rings on real quick and let me welcome everybody in. That was just a little joke, you guys. So don't anyone get upset about that. That was a little joke. Okay, let me put on some readers so I can. Oh, these readers are horrible. All right, let me clean my readers and then I will say hello to everyone. You think I would have these readers nice and clean and ready to go? No, not me. I shove 20 million things in before I come on this live. I really need to learn to do less is what I need to do, learn to do. I try to shove so much stuff into a day, into an hour. It's crazy. All right. Just a second. These are almost clean. It's amazing what you can see in some clean readers. Ooh, love it. Okay, so let me welcome people in here. Oh, we got a lot of people in. Margie, what are you doing? You do not have to donate, especially you don't have to donate that much. Margie. Margie is such a sweetheart. Thank you so much, Margie. Girl, thank you, thank you, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Margie, I'm going to write your name down right now on all your tickets, okay? Well, I'm going to write, and then we'll celebrate you here in just a second. Let me just write your name. You know, let's just do it all right now. And then I'll welcome everybody in. We're going to start this show out with a bang with Margie. Thank you, sweetie. I honestly think that it's just a miracle that people actually show up here on Fridays and actually donate to the channel. Just floors me. It really does. I mean, I'm just grateful that people even want to come, even show up. Okay, just 1 second. Got all these. There you go, Margie. 10 big ones right in the bucket. And let's celebrate Margie with some music and some bubbles. Get my bubbles prepped. Okay, just a second, guys. Oh, wait, where am I going? Oh, there we are. Twerking chickens. Thank you, Margie. Woohoo! Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Hey, C Rose, welcome in, welcome in. Look for your video. It's coming up here real soon. The video of the Happy Mail video. Simply Stitched, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Dawn, welcome in. Hey, Rosie, welcome in. She's happy Friday. Hope everyone's doing well. Did I just welcome in Dawn? Yes, I did. Hey, Jen Reeves, welcome in, welcome in. Everyone's saying hi, everybody. Dawn, Angie's late to her own party. Girl, I'll be late for my own funeral. Only about 5 or 10 minutes. I'm good for a 5 or 10 minute late. Yeah. Usually not more than that. Dawn, maybe Angie's still at Hobby Lobby. Girl, can you believe I didn't go to Hobby Lobby today? No, I'm done. Okay, I'll say this. I'm done as far as with the whole craft clearance. I'm done. Now, if they go back to the fine arts section, I will have to get mediums and paper because that's for all my collaging and mixed media stuff. But I don't think they're going to clearance there because they started their clearance there in the fine art section. So I don't think they're going to go back to, who knows? Hobby Lobby is doing the most. Jen Reeves, a party without a host can be fun too. Well, I'm glad you're having fun in the chat. Jen Reeves says, charge your batteries. What do you mean by charge your batteries? Maybe you're talking to somebody else. Rose says, I think Angie camped out to get the last sale. Basically, I didn't camp out. I see there it is. I didn't camp out, but I definitely stocked Hobby Lobby for the last 3 weeks, and especially the last 2 weeks. Yeah, I've been a stalker of Hobby Lobby. They're like, okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Angela, like, okay, see you tomorrow. They already know. Okay, Don says, we're ready when you are, Angie. Hey, Dark Sky, welcome in, welcome in. Aw, C Rose, thank you so much, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And look, we're going to celebrate C Rose right now also. Let me write you down, C Rose. C Rose. So you guys, what are you knitting, crocheting, arting, junk journaling, art journaling? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Are you doing the Yarny Fiber Sister knit and crochet along? And what do you got in your cup? And C Rose. Thank you, sister. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's do some music for C Rose. Twerking chickens. Oops. Wait a minute, why is that doing that? Thank you, C-Rose. I think it's a little bit better than that. Yeah, let's just do it one more time to get my bubbles really working too. Thank you, C-Rose. There we go. Love that thing. Okay. Let me just keep going here. Don says, Rosie, I hope Hobby Lobby doesn't start charging her rent. They can't charge me rent because I pay too much money. I give them way too much of my dollars for those clearances. I don't even know how much money I spent for those clearances. I know I saved a lot of money. In my defense, though, you won't see a whole lot of mixed media or crafting hauls from me. You'll still see Dollar Tree, of course, because I usually get the bulk of my stuff for the year for crafting and for arting at the Hobby Lobby clearance. So, hey, Diane Conley, welcome in. Jay Paratis, welcome in, welcome in. Don says, it's raining here. I'm so happy to stay in bed and hang out with y'all. Sounds awesome. Oh, man, my thing just jumped. Just a second, guys. I just really jumped here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. Just a second, you guys. I got to find myself again. Okay, here we go. Hey, Sutton Kelly, welcome in. Welcome in. Rosie, pretty in pink. You look beautiful. Angie, oh, thank you, sweetie. I just finished this boho cardigan in the hot pink. I just finished it this morning. So I'll stand up and show it to you guys. And I'll also I got so many tutorials and patterns I need to write up. This is a different stitch. So I need to write this up with the new stitch. The other one's always done in garter stitch, but this one's done in a different stitch. So we will, I'll get that written up and also get a tutorial out. Hey, Carolyn, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Kim G, welcome in, welcome in. Angie, welcome in. She says, hi, Pink Fairy Angie and my yarny friends in the chat. Dark Sky, so sweet. We want to party with you, Angie. Love you, girl. Carolyn, thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Let me get some tickets out for Carolyn. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you so much. Okay, let me write Carolyn's name down. What am I writing? Instead of writing Carolyn, I almost wrote Crayola. What am I doing? I'd have been like, Crayola. Okay. There you go, Carolyn. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's play some music. Thanks, Carolyn. Woohoo! Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just trying to. Okay, everyone's talking, everybody. Don said, I knew you'd get my humor. I'm going to be late to my own funeral, too. Heck yeah, girl. Like I said, I'm always good for a good 5 or 10 minutes late, which can drive some people crazy. Like, they can't handle that 5 or 10 minutes late. Like, yeah, but I'm okay with it. I mean, unless it's something serious, of course, I wouldn't do that. But, see, Rose, you look stunning in pink. Thank you, sweetie. I love your white tee. I can't never find that perfect tee. May I ask where you buy it? Yes, I bought this t-shirt. This is the perfect tee. And look, it's long sleeve. I bought this Kohl's. And look right now, I bought this last year, but their tees, they're long sleeve t-shirts like this. I think they're called Henleys. Just look, just do a search for white tees, long, whatever you want, short sleeve or long sleeve white tees. And I got them at this time of year last year for $3 a piece. So I bought like 3 of each, 3 whites, 3 pinks, 3 teals, 3 purples, lavenders. Yeah. So Kohl's, that's where I got it. And it's their house brand, whatever their house brand is. But put in long sleeve white tees or just long sleeve t-shirts and it'll come up. Theirs will come up first because, you know, they want to sell their house brand. Carolyn says she's working on a C2C blanket. Awesome. Hey, Simply Stitch Crochet, working on a shell stitch shawl and got ice water in my cup. Sounds good. Renee Wright, welcome in. She says, hello, Angie, everybody in the chat, chilling with the hubby on birthday and the birthday on Sunday. Awesome. Is it your birthday on Sunday? If it is, Renee, happy birthday. Hey, Native Educator, welcome in. She says, happy Friday, Angie, and all wearing pink. And all I'm wearing pink today, too. Oh, awesome, girl. Oh, man, I just made the chat jump. Just a second. Okay, wait a minute. All right, here we go. Hey, Flip Flops and Lollipops, welcome in. You know, I love that name. Today is Diane Reevely's birthday. Oh my gosh. I love Diane Reevely. Margie loves Diane Reevely too. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Diane Reevely, D-Y-A-N, Reevely, R-E-A-V-E-L-Y, YouTuber. She has a great mixed media techniques. They're really fun and funky, and I love her. Love it. Okay, Dawn says she's doing the cowl with alt knots, hashtag 100-day project, granny squares, and beanies to fit to gift to the hearts of humanity. Awesome, Dawn. That's awesome. Create Shonda. Hey, girl, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, okay. Margie says she did a class on scrapbook.com YouTube channel. Oh, I'll have to check that out. So it's on now then, I'm supposing. Oh, I want to see that. Let me write that down. Because if I don't write that down, I'll never remember. So scrapbook.com on YouTube. And Diane Reevely did a class. Yeah, I want to check that out for sure. So I have that written down. Okay, what else do we got here? Don says, Angie, get those steal of deal when you can. And you know what? There's just such, I know I sound like a psychopath about that sale, but a bunch of us sound crazy. Thank goodness I'm not by myself. But it's a small window for this Hobby Lobby clearance. Everything they have, they don't have a ton of everything. So, I mean, you just have to be on it to be able to get in on the clearance. So it's a small window. Hey, Moonrose Craft, welcome in, welcome in. Angie says, I'm chilling, later organizing my closet. I have work at 4 o'clock to 8 and working on my WIP. Sounds good. Even organizing your closet sounds awesome because I'm really into reorganizing my house. I'm going section by section and I reorganized my pantry, which I am so obsessed with my pantry. That will save you money and time when you have a organized pantry, and it's beautiful and organized. It doesn't have to be beautiful, but I did both, so that was cool. I've done a lot of different reorganizations in the house, and I love it. Okay, hey Sherry Hell, welcome in. She says, hello from my rainy, snowy Ohio. I am trying to embroider a jar toppers. I made one with a bee on it for honey pot. I want to crochet around the edges. Oh, that sounds adorable. And the whole thing with the bee thing is so big right now. Sherry Hell, if you haven't joined our group called Our Magical Little Place, join the Facebook group. And I'm sure Dark Sky will drop a link there. And post a picture of what you're working on. It sounds awesome. You guys, I forgot today. I usually have all my show notes already in the chat. Did I do it? I don't think I did. No, I didn't get a chance to. But I'll put the show notes in the chat. So anything I talk about, like Our Magical Little Place Facebook group, it'll be in the show notes afterwards. Or just write it down right now. Our Magical Little Place Facebook. And you can join the group. Hey, Renee, how are you doing? She says, hi, I'm going to start a crochet shrug, just looking for a pattern I like. I went to Hoblob and yesterday and got my yarn. Awesome. What's Hoblob? Oh, you mean Hobby Lobby, probably. Okay. Hey, Deanna, welcome in. Hi, Miss Pink looking and has a heart. Thank you, sweetie. Ciro says, I'm working on a Omega crochet tea and have vanilla iced coffee in the cup. Ooh, I love that. So when you say Omega crochet tea, you're using Omega yarn, Rose? And that vanilla iced coffee sounds delicious. Like always, she has the best drinks. And I was going to make myself a really good coffee this morning to come on my live and be like, Rose, look, in my what are those mugs that I love? Mackenzie Child mug. I was going to put it in a Mackenzie Child mug because I bought this raspberry chocolate truffle coffee. So good. I put a little real creamer because I like to use real cream in my coffee, and then agave syrup. Oh, so good. I'm gonna have a cup when I get off. I meant to have it for the show or my show for the live, and I forgot. Hey Heather, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Moonrose, I had a cry meltdown earlier. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Well, if you broke down, I hope you feel better, because sometimes after a good breakdown or good cry, you feel better. So I hope you feel better. Margie says, I'm making a boho cardigan using the Tunisian crochet seed stitch, which you alternate knit and the purl stitch. Margie, girl, you got to show. I mean, I know you will. Show that when you're done with it. That sounds beautiful. That's so cool that you're doing Tunisian, Margie. That is so cool. Ciro says, I want to be late to my own funeral. Heck, yes, so do I. Like 30 years late. I hate when this jumps. Okay, just a second. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey, Diane Shark, welcome in, welcome in. And you guys, the topic for today, I usually try to have a topic on my shows now, on my shows. Why do I keep saying shows? My live. The topic of the live today is let everybody know, what is your favorite thing to knit or crochet? Do you love, you guys all know what I love knitting. What am I wearing? Boho cardigan. I like to knit boho cardigans, ruanas, sweaters. My favorite though, my absolute favorite have to be the boho cardigans and the ruanas. But I'm gonna have a third favorite, and I know I am because I'm making those what I call them knitted granny squares. I know there's not really a such thing, but or maybe there is. I don't know. But I'm gonna make a cardigan, a long cardigan to like my calves with the knitted granny squares. And if that comes out, I just know that's going to be a new love of mine. I love knitting the granny squares. I absolutely love knitting those every day. And I love sewing things together. I'm weird. I like to sew things together. I also like to put on fringe, things that people hate. Sewing granny squares and fringe. I don't know why I like it. I feel like it's relaxing. Okay. Diane Sharp, did I welcome you in yet, girl? If not, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Moonrose Craft said, because I want to order something online, but I could not get it because they don't ship to Canada. I'm just so angry. Oh, man. That's frustrating. Renee says, Margie, I need to learn Tunisian crochet. Yeah, that Tunisian is really beautiful. It's so cool. And you guys, Margie's doing it for her hashtag 100 project. So she's going to be so good at Tunisian by the time she reaches those 100 days. Margaret G, welcome in. She says, good day, Angie, all in the chat. Christine Ashley, sorry I'm late. Christine in the house. Hey, Christine, girl, you're not late. You get here when you get here. Hey, Aisha's Handmade, welcome in, sweetie, welcome in. Aisha, so sorry I missed your live yesterday. Was it yesterday? I saw you were on, but I was leaving the house right when you came on because I went to Hobby Lobby. I'm trying to think what happened. Yeah, I wasn't going to go back. And I'm like, listen, fool, do not go back. And then I watched a couple more videos, saw some stuff that I didn't see, and I went back. Oh, I'm crazy. Oh, Margie, okay, the class was live this morning. But I mean, you can watch the replay, right? I'm surprised I didn't know that she had that was on this morning. Anyway. Oh, Don, I'm sorry you're not feeling well. I'm sending positive healing energy to you for sure. Hey, Elizabeth Alcarez, welcome in, welcome in. Angie, love ya. Hello, everyone in the chat. Love you. Okay. Don says, Ciro's, yeah, let's just not show up at all for our funeral. That's exactly it. Dark Sky Girl, you the bomb. Thank you. She just, Dark Sky just dropped a link for Angie's, for the Facebook group called Our Magical Little Place. So if you want to join the Facebook group and post any of your makings, and let me just talk about that real quick. You can post, okay, this is what the Facebook group is about. You can post anything you want on there. You can post what you're making, of course, share it, whether it's knitting, crocheting, if you're arting, if you're crafting, whatever you make, post. If you have a YouTube channel, let us know you have a YouTube channel. Post your YouTube channel. If you have videos, tutorials, post those on there. If you know of some good yarn sales or craft sales, post it on there. If you're selling, if you have an Etsy shop or any type of shop, post it on there that you have an Etsy shop. If you're having a sale, post it on there. I really want it to be an all-in-one shop place where we can be inspired, informed, share things. So that's that's what the Facebook group is all about. Oh, I got down to the bottom. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Hey, Rita Pacheco, welcome in, welcome in. I'm in the box. Okay, let me just switch over real quick. Let's see, settings, audio. Okay, that should be better now. Hey, Dreenie, Purple Crochet. She says, I'm feeling horrible, not a lot of sleep from coughing and lack of sleep. Oh, so sorry, Dreenie. I'm sending you healing, positive energy to you, sweetie. Elizabeth says, Angie, I'm mad. I want to get you that happy planner. Let love grow, but you bought it already. Girl, I sure did. Well, because it was on clearance. That's the only reason I already bought it. So, but thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But oh, the sticker book, Elizabeth. I'm decorating my planner today. In fact, that's what I was working on before I came on. And I'll post the layout of my planner layout on my community tab, and probably my Facebook too. And I'll probably also post it in my Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams. One Instagram is all for my mixed media, and my other Instagram is for my planner and for my knitting project. So I'll post it there too. Okay, let me just see what people are saying up here that I missed. Margaret G says, I'm not doing Hobby Lobby anymore this year, including the yarn clearance. I'm rearranging my rooms upstairs, and those red tags are everywhere. I'm a little embarrassed. Have you noticed, like, if you watch any of my videos, especially my mixed media ones, everything has a red tag. Girl, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Good for you, Margaret. Good for you. Monroe says, Angie, you're so bad. Angie, I can imagine you do that like 10 times a day. That's funny. My favorite knit or crochet shawl. Okay, Renee Wright says, my favorite knit or crochet shawls and baby things. So she likes to knit or crochet shawls and baby things. And excited now to start a junk journal and magazine collage. Woo! I'm so excited for you. Collage is the best. I love collage. Is my favorite thing to do. I just love collage of all sorts. Just obsessed with collage. And I love junk journals. And that's why I love junk journals. And I've been doing so much of my art journaling and my art that I do. So that's why I've started mixing art journaling and junk journaling together. So now I get my art journaling in, or my junk journaling in. And I'm going to start making videos on making all of the cool things, like envelopes and little booklets and just all that fun junk journal stuff to put in the pockets. So one side is my art journaling and one side is the junk journaling, and they match. So that's how I'm doing my spreads. And so now I can partake in junk journaling again, because I love junk journaling, especially like grungy, vintagey junk journaling like that. So oh, good, Margie. Margie says, I will do a video showing the progress of my boho cardigan and the process of the Tunisian seed stitch. Oh, yes, you're going to show the process. Are you going to do like a little tutorial for the Tunisian seed stitch? Margie, do it, girl. That would be awesome. I want to see it. Thank you, Rita Pacheco. She says, Angie, we love you're crazy. Thank you, sweetie. Hey, Jean, welcome in. She says, ladies, I could learn Tunisian stitch at 7 years old. You can do it. Dang, Jean has been doing it since she was 7, Tunisian. That's impressive. You go, girl. You go. Hey, Kimberly S, welcome in. She says, I also picked up a couple of those paper bags. The girls were my fave. The paper bags. Oh, yes, those. Aren't they fabulous? Love them. Aisha says, you're going to get that chancla. I think she meant chancla because she put like a little shoe there. So I think she meant the chancla, which means you're going to get the beat down. I always tell V, I don't want the chocolate. I didn't even know what that meant. But I'm like, it don't sound like it's anything good. She goes, it's the beatdown. Oh, Lord. Funny. Okay, C Rose says, actually, my new Tunisian hook is in my mailbox. I'm going to run out now and get it. Yes, to the Mega Yarn. Ooh, she even got her Tunisian hooks ready to go. All right, C Rose. That's awesome. Okay, Simply Stitch Crochet says, shawl, shawl, shawl. I also have a giant scarf that can double as a shawl. Oh, awesome, girl. Margaret G says, I don't have a favorite crochet or knitting item. I just make whatever. Sounds good, honey. Sounds good. Dawn says, my favorite thing to crochet is amigurumi with chenille yarn. So soft. Ooh, that sounds beautiful. You know, I saw, I didn't have a big interest in amigurumis until I saw these on, I think I saved it on my phone, which I'm on my phone, so I'll print it out. I saw it on Facebook. I should have written down who crocheted or knitted these. I think they're crocheted, but they're really big, roundy looking gnomes crocheted. They were the most, oh, they're just adorable. And I would love to make those. So I'm going to show the picture and see if anybody knows the pattern, if it's crochet or knit. I'm pretty sure it's crochet. They're super cute. Oh my God, I would go nuts because I make gnomes out of socks. I make them out of fabric. I make gnomes all kinds of ways, and I love making gnomes. Okay, I love gnomes. In fact, yesterday I was at Hobby Lobby and I had seen on one of the videos this girl got some fabric. I think it was Easter fabric. So I think it was Easter gnomes on the fabric. So cute. There's all the pastel-y pinks and lavenders and all that. And I wanted that fabric. So I went yesterday and she's like, we sold out of all the Easter fabric. I'm like, because it was 40% off yesterday or this week. Diane Conley says, favorite thing to crochet is Fiber Spider's Granny Meets Virus Shawl. Ooh, beautiful. I love his work. I love his patterns. And I love how he teaches. I learn a lot of my, like the waffle stitch I'm doing my granny squares, my knitted granny squares. I learned from him. I like how he teaches too. Diane Sharp says, I love to crochet blankets. Elizabeth Alcaro says, I can't knit or crochet. Do you want to learn, Elizabeth? You can learn on YouTube. That's where I learned. That's where I learned to knit. Oh, Aisha, thank you, sweetie. Okay, I'll look out for my mail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But you don't have to do anything. Nothing at all. Okay. Okay, I'm just getting a little bit. Hey, Lisa Crochets, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Elizabeth Aaron Crochets, welcome in. Oh, that reminds me, anybody who won anything last week, which Elizabeth did, everything is going out either today or tomorrow. I'm getting it all together still, and it'll either go out today or tomorrow. So just want to let you guys know. Oh, C Rose says she wants to try to make a bunny too. That would be cool, C Rose. Renee says, I love to crochet succulents and hanging plants. I can't keep the real ones alive. That sounds really nice. Dawn says, I bought an Addy 22 that arrived yesterday. I want to make those cute bunnies I see all over Facebook groups. I got to see these bunnies because I love a bunny. Oh, I love bunnies. So that would be something else I would want to learn how to knit. Thank you, Elizabeth, you little sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's celebrate Elizabeth. And you guys, I don't know, let's talk about this real quick. the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. We haven't talked about anything about the Yarny Fiber Sisters knit and crochet along, or crochet and knit along, I should say. We haven't talked anything about the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf in a really long time. So, because for the Yarny Fiber Sisters Cal, you can do a knitted or crochet blanket and boho cardigan, and we have tutorials for both of those. You can also do the all in the family for the crochet, and you can do the mandala for crochet. And any of the crochet stuff, go to V's channel, which is Stills the Show Crochet and More, or you can go to Butterfly Dreams Jeannie Crochet and More, and they have tutorials on the blanket and the boho cardigan in crochet for the Cal. You can come to my channel, which you guys know what it is, My Fairy Treasures, obviously, and I have tutorials for the knitted boho cardigan and a knitted blanket. So you go to my channel for that. Also, in the description, and also in my in the description box, which will be after this because I forgot to put show notes in, I have pretty much everything, all the different links to all of our channels, and all the links for the tutorials. Also on my community tab, all that information is on there, and the links for Jeannie and V's crochet, boho cardigan, and blanket are on there. So all the information is on the community tab in my on my community tab. Also a lot of the information is on Jeannie's community tab too, and I'm not sure about V's community tab, but anyway, and you can also do the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, and the only thing you have to do is just choose a calendar and follow the calendar colors. You can use more than one calendar. You can use, I'm using 3 or 4 calendars for my blanket. And then I'm going to start another blanket after that, because I have another, I have some new calendars that I got that I want to use that calendar because I love the colors. So we'll talk about the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, okay, in just a second, because the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf was something we started last year. And that's also in the Yarny Fiber Sisters Cal now, or it has been. But we started last year, and so you can either have it and do it according to calendar colors, or you can just do the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. So we continued that Cal, the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf Cal, to this year. So you can do it in your own colors. You can do it in the calendar colors for the Yarny Fiber Sister Cal, or you can just do whatever colors you want for the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. And it's a great thing to make for yourself, and then start now for gifts. So that's why I decided to just go ahead with the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, continue it from last year to this year. Okay, let's write down. I got to write down somebody. Elizabeth, she's the one who just donated, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, Elizabeth. Come on. Okay. Elizabeth Aaron. Elizabeth Aaron. Elizabeth Aaron. Just a second, guys. Just writing this down. And one more. Thank you, Elizabeth. I got you in here 5 times, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's do some music for her. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Let's do some bubbles for Elizabeth. Here we go. Thank you, Elizabeth. Woohoo! Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me just rip these apart and put them in here real quick. And we got you, Elizabeth. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sweetie. Before I go back to the chat, let me talk about this Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. I'm going to talk about it in knitting and then crocheting both. First, we'll talk about it in knitting. If you're going to, okay, and everything I'm talking about will be in the show notes after the video's over with. Also, it's on my community tab, okay? How to make the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. Plus, I have a tutorial. I have a tutorial on how to do that, and that's listed also in the show notes, and it's listed in the community tab. And you can watch the tutorial for the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. For the knitting, you cast on 30 stitches. You're going to use US 19 knitting needles. Is that right? Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure. You can use 19s or 17s. Yeah, you can use 19s. And I've been using these plastic ones. And you don't need you can just use straights. Okay, you don't need to use interchangeables. You can use a 19 or you can use a 17. Okay, either one. These were a clearance for $2 at Michael's at one time. So you're holding weight 4, worsted weight 4, double to make chunky, or you can just use a size 5 chunky. But you're going to be using right around 900 yards of yarn. So it's actually a lot less expensive to take 4 weight and hold it double to make a 5 chunky. Otherwise, because when you buy chunky yarn, it only comes like 100 yards. You're going to have to buy, 8 to 10 skeins, which isn't a problem if you're buying it, if you bought it at the Hobby Lobby clearance at $1 a skein or $2 a skein, then that's more affordable. But it's way more affordable I think, to hold weight 4 double, especially if you use something like we all have a lot of 4 weight in our stash, but especially if you use something like Big Twist, you can get, it's very, very economical. So, and you get a lot of yardage. Okay. Especially when it goes on sale. It goes on sale for $1.50, $1.80, $2 a skein. So, okay, so you hold 4 weight double, or to make a size 5, or just use the chunky 5. A size 19 needle or a size 17 needle will make it so that it's nice and drapey. Okay, it makes it real nice and drapey, so it won't be heavy. It won't, it'll be warm, but it won't be real heavy. It'll have a lot of drape to it. You'll need around 900 yards. This is for knitting. Now, when you cast on 30 stitches, it makes it 20 inches wide. Okay. And that's really what you want, right around 20. I mean, you could be a little less than 20, a little more than 20, fine. But you want it wide, because the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, if you see Lenny Kravitz when he wears this, it's so wide. It's kind of like in between a scarf and a shawl. So you can wear it like a shawl, or you can wear it like a scarf. So, and it's so nice and warm. If you wore a long sleeve shirt like this, if it's like maybe 50 or 60, and you put that on, you'll be so nice and warm. And they make great presents, period. Especially Christmas presents. A lot of people this year gave them for Christmas presents, and people loved them. And believe me, they're going to look forward to it every year. They want a new Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. And, you going, holding a weight 4 double, or using a 5 chunky with a 19 or 17 inch needle, you guys, you can make them so quick. And that's great for gifts. Especially if you start now, then you'll be ready to go for Christmas. Okay, let's talk about crocheting the Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf. Okay, you need to not cast on, chain. You need to chain enough onto your you need to chain enough to get yourself 30 inches wide. Okay, now Jeannie has a stitch. Did I write down the stitch? Margie will tell me in the chat what the stitch is called. Track stitch, that's what it is. Jeannie, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie, she has a tutorial on how to do the track stitch, and the track stitch is a really good stitch for crochet, because I guess crochet can be pretty heavy, especially using chunky yarn, and that stitch keeps everything nice and light and flowy, and so that it has some drape to it. Okay, and you're going to be using a P hook, I guess, is what you need to use. And that'll be like a size 17 or 19 knitting needle, a nice big crochet hook. And then on both of them, you're going to crochet or knit it out as long as you want it, okay? I usually get mine around the calf area, and then I add fringe. So when you get to about 60, 65 inches, start putting it on so you know how much longer you want to go to. And then keep in mind if you want to put fringe on it. I'll get up in a second and I'll show you one of my Lenny Kravitz super scarves, and I'll also show you what I'm wearing right now, this boho cardigan. And don't worry, in the next 5 minutes, I'll be checking chat, okay? So if someone has something they want to let me know. Trying to think about if there's anything else about the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. Yeah, that is it with that Lenny Kravitz super scarf. So remember, the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, you can do it and use calendar colors and make it a part of the cal, the Yarny Fiber Sister cal, or you can just make Lenny Kravitz super scarves and make sure you post them in the group. Either way, if it's for the Yarny Fiber Sisters cal or just making Lenny Kravitz super scarves for gifts or for yourself, post them, okay? Because that's like our thing, you guys. We like make Lenny Kravitz super scarves all year round. We started it last year, so a lot of fun. Okay, and it's super simple. So if you're a new knitter, and you want to learn how to knit, when you watch my video, I really broke it down. I showed you how to, if you want to learn to knit, this might be a good beginner project. I show you how to cast on. I show you how to do, it's just the basic knit stitch. And then I show you how to cast off, bind off. Okay, so I show you everything, and you're learning the basic knit stitch. So it's a pretty good beginner project. And because it's so nice and long, you're going to get a lot of practice doing the basic knit stitch over and over and over. Basic knit stitch is also garter, so in case you don't know about that. Okay, let me show you the boho cardigan that I'm wearing. And also, I'm going to show you the some of my Lenny Kravitz super scarves. Do I have them in here? Yeah, I got some in here. Okay. Let me pull up my pants. You know what? You've been sitting a while. Your pants get all miscombobulated. Just a second. Let me just fix this too. All right. So this is what my boho cardigan looks like. There we go. Sorry. So there we go. And I have different pins that I like to put here and pin it. And there. Like this pin right here. Look at this one. Is that gorgeous? Is that obnoxious or what? Hobby Lobby clearance, of course. I think I paid, it was $20. I paid it right on $5. Wouldn't that look fabulous on here? And then I have this one too. Again, I paid $22 for this one. I think I got this one for $5.75. I just love these pins. They put them on clearance every year, and I absolutely love them. You know, let's just try this. I haven't even opened this up yet. Let me put my readers on. I'm going to try this pin on here and see what it looks like. Let's just look in. We have time. We have time. I also like to buy shawl pins. All right, let me just see. Oh, and I'll show you the back too, but just a second. Let me just try to put this on. Let me see. Ooh, don't want to poke myself. Hopefully this isn't too heavy for this, but I don't think it will be. Oh yeah, cool. Way cool. I love it. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Oh, I like that. Okay, so then I'll show you the back. Let me just put my hair around. And this is the back. So That's my Lenny Kravitz. That's my boho cardigan. And let me show you the Lenny Kravitz super scarves. I throw so much stuff over this door. Okay. So I'm not going to put it on because I got too much on right now with this boho cardigan. But this is the Lenny Kravitz super scarf. And now I have it doubled up. Folded in half. Okay, so it's way longer than this. I have it folded in half right now. Okay, isn't this cool? I love this yarn. And then there's the fringe. Okay, but look how nice that is. Let me come in a little closer. There's the fringe. And it's just a basic knit stitch. This is so soft. I did this with a Karen cake, I think. So soft. Love it. So you can see the colors. And I love the color blocking on it. So nice and warm. Love this thing. Okay, let me show you the other one. Well, I have 3 of them. I've done 3 of them, but I'll show you just one more. Whichever one I can get to easier. Just a second. Okay. Yeah, the third one I can't get to is easy, so I'm just going to show these 2. I'll show them the third one next week. Okay, so again, I have it folded in half. So it's way longer than I'm showing you because I have it folded in half, okay? This is the other one. This is done with, oh, this is so soft. This is done with I Love This Yarn. This is done with I Love This Chunky. Or did I use Yarn Beyond this? It feels like, no, I think this is I Love This Yarn Chunky. Yeah, this is I Love This Yarn. Isn't that pretty? And then there's the fringe. And then I'll show you this. It's just the basic knit stitch, but I'll show you how it knitted up. Isn't that pretty? I love all the neutrals. And it's super soft. Now I have to say one thing. I do love the way I Love This Yarn feels. Absolutely. But it does get pretty peely. Like, you know, there's a lot of it's kind of peely. But it's really super soft. So really soft. Really cozy to wear. Let me put these back. And let me go back to the chat. All right. God, how long has it been since I've been to the chat? 20 minutes? Let me go back here. What is in my eye? Just a second, guys. Oh, there's something in my eye. Come on. It's probably an eyelash. Did I catch it? I hope so. And let's also put my banner up really quick. All right, my banner for my Etsy shop is going to go across. And the reason I'm putting that up is because that's where you need to contact me. If you want to give me a message, if you're a winner of any of my giveaways, that's where you leave your address. And if you want to contact me, that's the best way to contact me. My email is a mess, so it's just better to go to my messaging through my Etsy shop. Okay, let me see what you guys are talking about here. Oh, I guess I never turned this on. Okay, let me see what people are saying. Hey, Nancy McDonald, welcome in, welcome in. Sherry Knowles, welcome in. She says, I caught myself when I was going downstairs, split the tendon in my ankle, needs surgery. My son calls me Miss Glass. Oh my God, Sherry Knowles. That's horrible. Oh my God, I'm sending you prayers and positive healing energy for sure. Oh my goodness. So sorry. Carolyn says, I cut the peels off my projects. I'm gonna get myself a little shaver because I have another boho cardigan that's in white and I'm not wearing it because it is, I love this chunky and it's peely. So, but I guess that's what you trade for a yarn that's a little bit softer. It may be peely, but it's so nice and soft. So I'm going to get myself a little shaver. I need to do that. Elizabeth says, I love that scarf too. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, Elizabeth says, you can get a fabric shaver. My son shaved his sweaters when they pull up. Yeah, exactly. Don says, I caught myself on the handrail and had a big bruise on my arm and leg from falling in the steps on my butt. Oh my goodness. Thank you, C Rose. C Rose has made 3 or 4 of the Lenny Kravitz super scarves, and she did one out of some yarn that she won from me, and it was gorgeous. It was a mixture of like different shades of purple and like an olive green, and it's pretty, but it's really pretty when you knit it up. It's really, really nice. So you guys check out the group, Our Magical Little Place, and check out C Rose. You just have to go down a little bit, but she's posted those on there. Sherry says, you are definitely a fan of chunky crochet / knit. Yes, I am. Now, I do like, and I'm about to start, I do love lightweights like 2s and 3s for lace knitting. And I'm going to be doing lace knitting because I make lace knitted ponchos for the summer. And I want to get those started now for the summer. So I'm going to start those now that I'm done with this boho cardigan. I'm going to start those. And Dark Sky just dropped the Facebook group again. Thank you, Dark Sky. Elizabeth Aaron says, Angie, what are the inches of the pink boho cardigan you're wearing now? Okay, this cardigan goes down to my calves. And I'm trying to see if I have the pattern here or not. Just a second. And then I have different sizes of boho cardigans in the pattern. So I have the pattern written out on my channel, and also it'll be in the show notes, but it's also on the community tab. And also I have a tutorial on how to make a boho cardigan. So I have all that information. But let me just see. I have all my notes here on all the things that I. Okay. Let's just talk about the boho cardigan really quick. Just a second. I thought I wrote down, I was looking for how long my boho cardigan is. Okay, let's talk about it. You need to use chunky yarn, size 5. Thank you, Nancy McDonald. Thank you so much, girl. We're going to celebrate you in just a second. Hey, Butterfly Dreams, Jeannie. How are you, Jeannie? Welcome in, Jeannie. Welcome in. The boho cardigan, you use chunky yarn 5 or worsted weight held double, size 15 knitting needles, and the same concept. Because you're using a size 15 knitting needles, it will have a lot of drape. So you don't have to worry about it being heavy or stiff. It'll be nice and drapey and nice and warm. What you're knitting when you're knitting these boho cardigans with a 5 weight, you're knitting coats, okay? So that it's not even like, it's like a light coat. You know what I'm saying? Like a sweater coat. So you don't have to wear anything else. You can put a sweater on and put your boho cardigan on. You can put a long sleeve shirt on and put your boho cardigan on, and you're warm and you're cute. They look cute on people too. You need a 49-inch cable with your 15 size knitting needles. You're going to cast on 115 stitches. Now I'm 5'6", so casting on 115 stitches gets me to about my calf area. So, 5'6" is probably medium, right? So kind of judge yourself if you're shorter or that. So if you're a little bit shorter than me, it's going to go a little bit longer. If you're a little bit taller than me, it's going to be a little shorter. So, okay. there's different sizes, and I'm going to go over that, how long. Okay, so after you cast on the 115 stitches, if you want a small medium, you're going to knit it out to 51 inches. If you're a large, extra large, if you're a small medium, you're going to knit it to 51. If you want to have a medium large, you're going to knit it out to 55 inches. If you want a large, extra large, you're going to knit it to 59 inches. If you want an extra large 2X, you're going to knit it out 63 inches. And if you want a 2X, 3X, you knit it out to 66 inches. So every time you go up a size, it's 4 inches. Okay. So the 115 casting it on is going to get you your length. That gets you to your calves, somewhere around there. Then, according to the sizes, that's how much you're going to knit it out. And I have it knit only in the pattern. It's only the basic knit stitch garter. This one is not garter. This one, let me show you close. This one that I did is in, it's knit the first row, knit the second row, knit the third row, and the fourth row is knit one, purl one. So that's the pattern on this one. See how it's a little bit different? It's cool. It has a lot of texture to it. I love this. So I'm going to rewrite, I'm going to write the pattern and do another tutorial with the new stitch. Everything will be the same like I'm saying now, but the stitch is going to be different. It's not going to be the basic knit stitch. I'm going to show you how to do this stitch. You leave a 9-inch sleeve opening. If you're going to make this and use the calendar colors, because you can make this and use the calendar colors for the cowl. If you knit 5 inches a month, you'll be done in the year. You can just take your time for the year. If for yarn, I always just get 1,000 yards of chunky, or get enough for 1,000 yards with 4 weight, holding it double. Okay, so if you buy chunky yarn, you're going to need 1,000 yards. If you going to do the 5 weight, hold it double, you need 2,226 yards. Why did I say so many of that? Okay, I'm going to go with that. I wrote something about 6 skeins, but you don't need 6 skeins. I only used 4 skeins. I just made this right here, and I only used 4 skeins of big twist, held double. So, because big twist has like close to 400 yards per skein, so it's really good for that. So anyway, okay, so I talked to you guys about the boho cardigan. Okay. Ciro says, done. When I could have ice cream, I liked it sweet, not to taste like ranch dressing, but it takes all the okay, she must be talking to something about that. Everybody's just talking. And you guys, at about 12:45, we're going to do the giveaway. And also, we will go and make a raid over to VJ's. And I'll have one of the moderators drop the links when we get close to that, to 1 o'clock. Hey, Yarn Works by Lydia, welcome in. Cecilia Talent, welcome in. Yarn Works by Lydia said, Angie, are you going to be making another scarf? Yeah, I'll probably make another. I'll make several other Lenny Kravitz super scarves sometime throughout the year. I'm especially going to be making some for gifts this year. Sherry Knowles says, it's not funny, but I tripped on a rug, had an ambulance ride to the hospital, spiral fracture of the humerus, and I wasn't laughing when I needed surgery. Oh my goodness. That's a lot, girl. Don says, Ciro's, I like my ice cream sweet, not salty or savory. Hey, VJ girl, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, Carolyn, which pattern do you need? The because I have written the boho cardigan one. Maybe you mean the one about the Ruana. Let me know, Carolyn. Yes, Sherry Knowles says, I love those pins. I'm always checking them out. I'll have to look next time I go because I'm not going to pay $20 for a pin. Exactly. And you know what? Right now, you know, they're over in the beading section. They actually used to carry these pins like this also in the over in the yarn section, because about 3 years ago they clearanced them out and they had them cheaper than that. They had big ones like this for like $3, $2. It was crazy. I bought a ton. I just bought tons. No, this was even longer ago than that. Oh my God, this was not 2 or 3. This was probably 5 or 6 years ago. It was right when I started, real close to when I first started knitting. And I gave them away for giveaways, and I kept a whole bunch for myself. So, but right now, these pins are on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So, check it out. Yeah, $20. I would never pay $20 for that pin. Thank you, Lydia. Thank you, sweetie. Rita Pacheco says, Angie, I love that one you do. Do you have a tutorial on it? I like how it closes in the front. So yeah, I think you're talking about the boho cardigan that I'm wearing. Yes, I have a tutorial for this. It'll be in the show notes. I actually have the pattern for how you make it in the show notes. And the show notes are not up right now. I'll have the show notes up after this live. But also you can check my community tab. I have the pattern right in the community tab. And then I have a tutorial. So on my channel. I have a playlist. Let me just check this out really quick so I can tell you exactly what it's under. What is this? No. Just 1 second. I know it's not under. I just want to give you exactly where you can find it at, because I put it under. I put it in the playlist. Okay, it's just under knitting tutorials. Okay. I don't know why I put that there, because that's okay. Under knitting tutorials, the Lenny Kravitz super scarf is there, and so is the knitted boho cardigan, and so is the blanket. And then I also have that same thing under the Yarny Fiber Sisters knit and crochet and knit along. So you can either find everything I just showed you, the Lenny Kravitz super scarf, the boho cardigan, and my blanket under knitting tutorials for my playlist, or under the Yarny Fiber Sisters. It's under both. My knitting tutorials, I have like 3 tutorials that aren't mine, but whatever. I obviously wanted to save those for something anyway. But that's where you can find those. So I want to let you know where you can find those at easily. Okay, let me go back to myself. There we go. Okay. Let's see where I was left off. All right, I must go back down to the bottom, you guys, because I got lost. I don't know where I left off at. Hey, Regina, welcome in, and Rosie Posey, welcome in. Hey, Camper 14, welcome in. Lulu's Treasure, welcome in. And Lulu's Treasure, I still got my bubble machine. I love this thing. Been using it this whole life, every day. Love it. Okay. And everybody who just came in, I got a whole big group of people. What are you guys knitting, crocheting? What are you arting, junk journaling? What are you doing with your life? Also, the subject for today is, what is your favorite thing to knit or to crochet? Hey, Missy's Cottage, welcome in, sweetie, welcome in. Okay, Lulu, no problem. Listen away, Lulu. Camper 14, welcome in. Says, hi, Angie, putting you on my TV while I'm trying to clean up a little. Sounds good. Okay. Just a second. People are talking to everybody. I was looking for a channel when you were live, Zach. I can't remember. Okay. Oh, if you guys want me to answer a question or specifically want me to see a statement that you have to say, make sure that you put it in caps, okay? Yeah, the pattern to the boho cardigan I'm wearing. So we just went over that. So, you know, you can just go to my playlist and I have a tutorial for it. And the pattern is just written in the show notes of every video, of every yarn video that I have, and also in the community tab. Oh yeah, if you guys want your links dropped, put CC and the moderators will drop your links. Sherry Knowles says, some people go out and buy those ribbon yarns and you don't have to. You can just use clearance number 4 weight with 3 strands together and get a great thickness. Exactly. EJ's daughter, welcome in, welcome in. Oh, good. Dark Sky said, please drop CC if you want your links dropped. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Dark Sky. Oh, okay. Sherry Knowles says, when I make my backpacks, I use 3 to 4 strands of different weights together. Very sturdy. I bet you that is sturdy. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm just a lot of people are having conversations, so I'm just going through here real quick. Sherry Knowles says, I have all I can handle with crochet. I don't ever think I'm going to pick up knitting. Elizabeth says, Angie, I messed up and cast on 150. I'm fluffy, but I'm only 5'1". It's way too big. I'm gonna turn it into a blanket so I can cast on the width or length. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, 150 will be way too long, so you might as well make a blanket at that point. Do a blanket and then start again, and then cast on 115 stitches. And if you're only, what did you say you were? 5 foot tall? 5'1". Okay, so you might want to do, instead of 115 stitches, maybe cast on 110. Maybe cast on 105. Or maybe just, yeah, maybe 105 stitches, something like that. Because I'm 5'6", and that'll probably get you a lot better. Get your length where you want it at. And I like it to go to my calves, like I said. So I was looking up something and I can't remember what I was looking up. I can't remember. Okay, everybody's talking, everybody. Ooh, EJ says, Nancy McDonald, did you receive the Barbie tote bag I sent you? A Barbie tote bag? Oh, that sounds awesome. You guys know I love Barbie. I don't know if you know or not, but I love Barbies. Okay. Oh, good. Dawn says, I've been practicing my my knitting with washcloths. That's awesome. Okay. Oh. Hey, Yarn Arm, welcome in, welcome in. Sherry Knowles says, I hear you, Don. I just finished a wrap today for my mom's birthday, a possum bag holder for my sister-in-law's birthday. Good job, girl. Angela Wright, welcome in. She says, hi, Angie, and everyone in the chat. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine. I'm drinking water and working on my granny squares. Talking about that, I want to share my knitted granny squares that I'm going to make a long cardigan. Let me go get it. I thought I had, do I have it in here? No, wait, I thought I brought it in here. I didn't. I'll be right back. I'm going to show it to you guys. Almost done. Okay. Show and tell time. Show and tell. Remember that, you guys? Show and tell from school. I love show and tell. I'd be so mad on Monday if I forgot to bring my show and tell item. Okay. I'm doing, I call them knitted granny squares because I don't know how to crochet yet, but I'm about to learn because Jeannie's about to create a little Jeannie University for beginner crocheters. So, but until then, I'm knitting my granny squares and I'm doing the waffle stitch. So this is the one for today, which is day 15. Are we on, you guys? I think so. So I'll be posting that up, this up when I get off. So this is today's. Isn't that pretty? And that's the waffle stitch. I love it. And that's the waffle stitch. And this is the opposite side. They're both just cool. Hey, Blind Stitches, welcome in, Kim G. And what I used, for one, I was talking about C Rose. She had won this yarn from me. I love this yarn in this color here. Isn't that pretty? It's more pretty once you knit it up. I'm going to show it to you. I have a granny knitted granny square knitted up with this, with just this held double. And this is called, what is this called? Wild Carnation. And she did her Lenny Kravitz super scarf out of this, and it came out beautiful. Loved it. Okay, so what I'm doing is for this waffle stitch, I'm holding shocker, I'm holding, wait for a double, and that's what I did, these two double, and that's how I got that combination. And I'm using a size 15, no, I'm using a size 11 knitting needle. So I think this is so pretty. And this is, I love this yarn. And purple. Is it called purple or grape? I think it's called purple. So that's what I'm doing here. And the waffle stitch, I just made a video on how to do the waffle stitch. The waffle stitch is really, it's a 4-row repeat, but super simple. Let's see if I have it memorized. First row is knit 1, purl 1, all the way to the end of the row. Second row is purl 1, knit 1, repeat all the way to the end of the row. Third row, knit all the stitches. Fourth row, purl all the stitches, and then start again. It's so simple, and then you get this beautiful waffle stitch. I think this waffle stitch would make a beautiful blanket. Wouldn't that stitch make a beautiful blanket? Yeah, I want to do this in a blanket. Love it. So let me show you the rest of my. Let me show you my granny squares. So you guys know me, I love big twists. So I've mostly used big twist, but I've used big twist. I love this yarn. And I also have some yarn bee also. I just love this stitch. Oh, I got to make sure. Okay, I got to keep this one out because I have to still post that one today. I don't want to get mixed up and get confused. And let me show you what I'm going to do, what I'm going to make. This is what I'm going to make with all my granny squares. Look how beautiful this is. Now, this is obviously crochet, but Isn't that beautiful? So when I sew all my granny squares together to make this cardigan, I want to use black to sew them together so I can get that black border hopefully around them like this. Isn't that fabulous? I can see myself being hooked on making these as much as I am my boho cardigans. Super excited about that. So these are all very fall colors, very jewel tone colors. This is a wine color with a tobacco, with I think called tobacco, and this is Yarn Bee and Big Twist. Again, tobacco, Yarn Bee, and Big Twist in the darker purple. This, I just wanted to go crazy and just every row be different. So I did that on this one, which I want to do quite a few more like this, where I just every row is different colors. You guys, I am so excited about doing this 100-day project and doing the knitted granny squares. For one, it's so gratifying just every day to finish a project, because I do big projects like this and I don't have a project for 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. But every day I have a finished object. And then also the color combinations that I'm learning, because I'm holding 2 together. I always hold 2 different colors together most of the time. And so I'm learning about different color combinations, things I would have never combined together. I love it. I can't believe I have this many knitted granny squares. So exciting. So exciting. I mean, I just got myself a big old pile of knitted granny squares. I love that teal and that dark purple together. And these are all posted in the Facebook group, Our Magical Little Place, and also on my own Facebook page, and also in the Yarny Fiber Sisters Facebook page. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, now this is that is the darker purple, darker purple, and this one mixed together. So this mixed with a darker purple, and that's how you get this one. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, now remember I said how beautiful this yarn was by itself. I held this double, 2 of these together, and this is how it comes out. Look how pretty it is. I mean, I think it's gorgeous. It looks so different than how it looks just here. Knitted up. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. So I am obsessed with, did I show this one? I don't know. I am obsessed with making these squares. I think it's fun. And I can do, knitting is so much slower. It takes me 30 minutes. And I'm a fast knitter. I can knit fast. Still takes me 30 minutes to make these. Jeannie and V said they make their granny squares in like 10 minutes. I'm like, that is so much faster than knitting. My goodness. Okay. And what I'm doing, I have a tutorial on if you want to make, and if you want to learn how to make the waffle stitch, or if you want to learn how to make these knitted granny squares with the waffle stitch, I have a tutorial that I just did. Oh, and that tutorial, I didn't put it in my playlist. I need to do that. But if you look at my videos, you'll see it. I just did that video a couple of days ago. So, but I will put that in my playlist. I can't believe I didn't put that in the playlist. Okay, just a second. Let me just slap that together. Oh, you know, I need to keep this. Wait, what did I use today? I use these 2. Yeah, I got to keep these out. I always put in my picture when I post every day. You're supposed to post, if you're doing a 100-day project, you're supposed to post it every day. So when I post my knitted granny square, I always also post my yarn, my needles, and a couple mugs just to make it look cute. you know, want to look cute as much as possible. At least I do. Okay, let me see what you guys are talking about. And in about 10 minutes, we're going to have the giveaway. Dark Sky says, now I want to make a purple pullover. Another good reason to buy a yarn. Now, I have something to say. This right here, this dark purple here, just a second, and this purple right here, these are some of the softest of the big twists. Both of these. So soft. And these two knitted up together are gorgeous. I showed you guys one of them where it was 2 different shades of purple. It knits up beautifully or would crochet beautifully if you wanted to just alternate these two or hold them together or alternate them, however you want to do it. But in big twist, this is already super soft. Like this right here is not that soft. I think in the dyeing process, in all yarns, the dyeing process will make a yarn rougher or softer. And in big twist, this isn't as soft as it could be. Once I wash it though, oh, I want to say that. I washed on cold, I dried with hot heat, the big twist, and it comes out softer, real nice and soft. And it's not peely at all. So, and then Jeannie did the same thing. Butterfly Dreams Jeannie, she said too, when she washed her blanket, that the big twist came out really nice and soft and didn't peel. So, and also it obviously doesn't melt in the dryer, because it says on the back here not to dry in the dryer, but it works. So, is that the one I did today? I think so. Okay. Okay, Sherry Knowles says, I saw a shawl that was made with rainbow yarn and black yarn used together. It was fab. I think Thriss and Stitches either won it or got it on an auction. Oh, that sounds pretty. Elizabeth needs something for green for St. Patty's Day. Sherry says, I used to make basic granny squares. By now, my favorite is the willow square. Oh, cool. Elizabeth says, Sheila, wear purple and hot pink. Yay. Hey, Free Hanley, welcome in. Regina says, I love Hobby Lobbies. I love this yarn. It's so soft. Yeah, I like it too. I really do too. But because it's so soft, it does peel easy. And I forgot about the peeling once you wash it, because, or even just wearing it a lot, because I have a white boho cardigan and I'm not wearing it because it's really peely. And, but it's so soft and cozy and warm. I love it. So I just want, like I said, I'm going to get myself a sweater shaver for some of the softer yarns that want to peel a little bit. But the nice thing about the big twist, oh, it softens. Some colors are really soft and some colors aren't as soft, but it softens up real nice once you wash and dry it in the dryer on heat. You can do it on a nice, high heat. I mean, I don't go extra high heat, but whatever the heat is that you normally dry with, yeah, that heat. Moonrose says, I don't know the thing that you just showed. I love this yarn. Is that why I was crying about? Okay, she might not be talking to me. Yarn Arm says she loves purple, but she never really wears it. Sherry says, I love this yarn marls. Yes, I love a marled, if you're talking about marled yarn. Like when I'm putting two together, it's marled. Marled is my favorite. This is my favorite, to have a marled yarn, to take two yarns and knit them together, or take a marled yarn that's already marled and marl it even more, which is this. So I took two, which will make a marled yarn, right? But this yarn's already marled, and then I add this to it. Yeah, that's my jam right there. Free Hamley says she's obsessed with purple also. Moonrose says, hey, Angie, that big twist your knee you just showed, is there a pattern on the back of the label inside? Okay, Angie, that big twist your knee you just showed. Okay. You know what? Big Twist does not have any patterns on the back of any of their things. Now, you said Big Twist. because there is a pattern on the back of this one, of this I Love This Yarn, and it's a blanket, free pattern, it's a blanket. But Big Twist doesn't ever put patterns on the back of their yarns. If that's what you're asking me, so hopefully I answered that right. Thank you, C-Rose. C-Rose says, I can hardly wait to see your granny square long sweater. It will be stunning. Thank you, sweetie. I have enough granny squares right now to get started. So I'm going to start weaving in any ends I haven't weaved in. I promised myself I'd weave in ends as I go along. I already have 4 or 5 that I didn't weave the ends on. So I'm going to weave the ends on everything, and then I'm going to start putting it together so that I can have it done as soon as possible. Because I don't need 100 granny squares to make that. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but so I'll be able to make more things. Like I'll probably make a couple of these granny square cardigans. Regina's cute. She says, mine too, Mama Ritz. Purple trips my trigger. I like that. Purple trips my trigger. Rosie says the black border will bring out the squares darker. Can't wait to see the outcome of the cardigan. Thanks, Rosie. Yeah, that's why I love the black in between. I just thought that really popped all the colors. Black always, if you add black, it's always going to pop it, you know. Sherry Knowles says, 2 colors I never knew look good together. I'll try it. Is purple and turquoise. Yes, I do a lot of mixed media, painting and drawing and stuff, and I always put purple and turquoise together. I love it. Or when I do my jelly printing, I always put purple and turquoise together. It's beautiful. You know what else is pretty with purple? Olive green or a sagey green. Very beautiful with purple. Well, look. Well, I'll show you. I have, okay, there's purple and there's that sage in there. Look how pretty that is. And then, what the heck are my squares? Let me show you this one. I did a purple and a deep dark purple with olive. And I love it. I mean, I don't know if you'll like it or not, but I absolutely love it. Look at that. You would never think purple and olive green or like a sage green. I noticed this in some jewelry I bought. It was purple and like an olive green, and I loved it. So that's how I always knew that these two kind of colors go together. Elizabeth says purple is my favorite color in the world. Okay, she's talking. Okay, Margie said the first 2 rows of the waffle stitch in the 2-row repeat for Tunisian seed stitch. Okay, I'm not sure what she means by that, but she'll be talking to somebody else. Okay. Blind Stitcher says she wants to start Miss Jeannie's shawl, her canyon shawl. Oh, that'll be nice. Yeah, that canyon shawl is gorgeous. Thank you, Elizabeth. She's Angie stunning. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, we're about to do the giveaway here in just a second, guys. Thank you, John. She says the yarn and stitch are beautiful. Thank you. Elizabeth says, I love your bow. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, Jeannie, for speedy recovery, are we talking about Jeannie? Well, are we talking about Butterfly Dreams, Jeannie? Something happened? Okay, I'll run into this here in just a second. Elizabeth says, granny squares make me happy. Me too. And I don't even knitted granny squares. I mean, I don't do crochet granny squares. I do knitted ones, and they make me happy. That's sweet, Zero. She says, thank you, Angie. I owe it all to you for the yarn. It was fabulous yarn. I get so many compliments on it. Buy that yarn and get it in your life. Yes, that color is it's called Wild Carnation. Now, I don't know if they still have it because they clearanced it out last year, but that doesn't mean anything. They could just want to get rid of that lot and they still will carry it. So hopefully they still carry this color if you like it. Okay, it's called Carnation. Okay, I'm going to get up to what Jeannie, I think Jeannie's not feeling good. Elizabeth says, Jeannie, I hope you're feeling better, sweetie. I just love all the lovely goodies. And thank you, my friend. Love you. Yeah, she's talking about Butterfly Dreams Jeannie. Jeannie, what's wrong? Okay, I'm going to get up to you in just a second here. When you say we're on the 17th day, is it day 17 for the 100-day project? Okay, Blind Stitches says, Miss Angie, don't forget you have to do the blindfold challenge where you said you were going to knit a granny square or make a granny square. Did I say that? Maybe you're talking to a different Angela because there's a couple of Angelas in here. I don't know if I would say that because I don't know how to crochet. Rosie Posey, welcome in. She said, I did my tax today and now just chillaxing, binging with some FOs. Can't leave alone. Awesome, girl. Okay, break over to moving to TV. Have a great weekend. Hey, Camper 14, welcome in. Sherry Knowles says she's working on making a Swiffer covers. Awesome, girl. That sounds awesome. Yarn Arm says I prefer crocheting shawls, but making an Afghan and a minute and mandala wall hanging for my favorite niece engagement present. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. She'll love that. Thank you, Jeannie. Butterfly Dreams, Jeannie. Thank you for dropping links, honey. Dawn said, I had to learn to knit. I want to understand how the yarn stayed on the needles. Elizabeth says, Barbie can do it all. I love her. Yes, Elizabeth, the cast on is the length, not the width. So 115 stitches is the length that it gets me to my calves. I'm 5'6". Then I went over, and it's in the pattern. It's in the pattern and in the tutorial. When you knit it out, that's to get the width. Blind Stitcher says, I don't really have a favorite now. I pretty much crochet everything except blankets. You know, I think I'm a blanket knitter because everything I make is basically a blanket. Lenny Kravitz Super Scarf, it's a blanket, just not as wide. Boho cardigans, it's a big blanket with arms. Even the granny square cardigan, it's basically a big old blanket with arms. Sandy Shore, welcome in. She says, Angie, I'm working on a crochet lap gown, going to get back to my knitted boho cardigan that I started. Woohoo! You go, girl. Okay. Sherry says, my favorite crochet is No Brain Beanie. I can do them while paying attention to the TV. Love those kind of projects. Butterfly Dreams Jeannie says, my favorite thing to crochet or knit is anything as long as I am in my happy place and got yarn running through my fingers. Does not matter if it's needles or hooks. All right, Jeannie. You go, Jeannie. You go, girl. Okay. Jeannie, Butterfly Dreams Jeannie says, I am working on another Easter dress for my great niece. Oh, beautiful, Jeannie. Didn't we see it the other day? You showed us one. I think that you showed us two that you already completed. That's right. They're absolutely beautiful. Jeannie's little dresses that she makes for her grandbabies. Oh, beautiful. Or her niece. I think it's for her niece on that one. Okay. All right, so we are going to do, let me just make sure where I'm at. Blanket. Lulu says she has blanket love, so that's what she likes to knit or crochet. Okay, so I got through the chat pretty much. Let's do the giveaway, you guys. And if I missed anything that you guys want me to see or any questions you want me to answer, put it in caps at this point, especially because I'm not going to be able to look at the chat so much because we're going to do the giveaway. Oh, I need to check my speaker. Okay. Just a second, guys. I'm going back and forth. And, you know, I think Jeannie, like I said the other day, I think Jeannie's right. The reason that my speaker, I have to switch different, I have to go to either default or speaker, is because my iPad is so close to this phone. And so it's probably picking up interference. So, but, you know, I need my iPad so I can look at the comments. So, and because I could look at the comments on my phone, because I see comments on my phone, but they don't stay there very long. Okay, so you have to go fast to be able to catch them because they go off the phone. So that's why I have to have my iPad. So until I can put a computer, I have another computer that I could put here in my craft room, but I don't have any room for it. I got too much crap in here. I don't have any room on this desk, and my desk is huge. My desk is a door, which I painted white. And I put that door, so you know the size of a door, and I put it on top of a dresser, which I painted white. And so my desk is huge, and I still only have this much space because I put so much crap around me. I love decor, so of course I have decor everywhere, all over this desk. So I have enough working room, but I have decor everywhere, all over this desk. Okay, let's do the giveaway. Let me put this. Okay, I've got to make enough room here. It just fell. Okay, let me put this away. All right, this can go up here. This goes over here. Okay. All right, so we are going to give away a journal today. I haven't done a journal for a while. So, this is kind of exciting. So, you know, I'm going to show you the choices of, you get to choose one journal. But I'll show you the choices and you can choose which journal you want. Okay. It's my artwork on a journal. But I want to show you, this is my latest Angie's Angels, and all my Angie's Angels are and mixed media backgrounds are on my journals. If you don't know, if you haven't been here before, but this is my latest working, and I haven't even got prints made of it yet, but I'm going to get prints made of this, and then I can put this on a journal. So you can still choose this one if you want. Okay. So this is my latest Angie's Angel. So I'm really obsessed right now with this whole black background and the flowers. So I did one of those. Like, I just bought those journals, and the not journals, planners, and all the pages for the dividers and the cover are a black background with beautiful flowers on a black background. And I'm obsessed with that. And I love horses. So I'll come in a little closer so you can see. There we go. So this is my latest one. I just finished it. It took me a couple of weeks to get this one finished. So we'll call this one Girl with the Horse, okay? So you can choose either the Girl with the Horse, and this will be made into a journal, okay? I'm going to show you prints, or sometimes I'll show you journals, okay? If I show you prints, like this will be a print, I'll make it into a journal for you, okay? Or you can choose the Pink Fairy. the gray hair fairy, the teal fairy. And then also the sheep. Just so you can get a good look at it. And I probably should show these a little closer and not so fast. And you know what I like to use my journals for with my knitting is when I'm especially when I have like a 4-row repeat, I can write knit 1, purl 1. And when I'm done with that row, I go like this, exit out. Then I write down below, purl 1, knit 1. When I'm done with that, line it out. Now my next row, knit, line it out. And so I use the heck out of my journals for just that. And so I always have one of my journals next to me so I can use it as a little pad to keep track. So anyway, I just want to show you this one up close. Lots of butterflies. So, oh, that's what I have to add on. You know what? If you guys choose, oh, it doesn't matter if you choose or not, but on this one, I forgot. I want to add a butterfly right here on the neck. So I'm going to collage a butterfly right here on her neck, just like I did here. I usually put a butterfly on the neck for like a necklace. See how there's a butterfly there? So I'll be putting one on there. And see, I did a butterfly on this one too. See on the neck? So there'll be a butterfly on her neck as a necklace. I just forgot. So you get to choose either the girl with the horse, fairy with the horse, gray hair fairy, pink fairy, teal fairy, or the sheep. Okay? So those are your choices for today. Angie, I haven't written in mine yet because they're gorgeous and I want them to frame them. Thank you, sweetie Elizabeth. So I'm going to write in the chat right now. I'm going to write art. And after I write the word art, I want you guys to write art right after me, okay? So everybody start writing the word art. Go. See if everybody starts. Okay, perfect. And then I'll ask my Alexa. Now, these are the rules real quick while everybody's doing that. Anybody international wins, you will get a print of my artwork and you'll have to download it yourself, but I will give you a link to download one of my prints. And I'll also tell you, if you do win, use photograph paper. And that's going to use photograph paper, and make sure you choose the setting that says you're printing on shiny paper, and you'll get a nice print of my work. Because you guys know shipping, just in the United States, shipping is out of hand. So sorry, international, but then that way I can definitely try to give you something. Or also you can either do that, or for international winners, you can have up to a $6 pattern. I'll give you, also pay for a $6 pattern. So you can choose either one of those. Okay. Also, whatever shows up, I'm going to have Alexa choose a number, and it's whatever number on my screen. My screen's different than your screen. Okay, guys. So that's the only two things there. While you guys are still writing the word art, and can somebody count for me? Hey, Sanita, you just beep just got off. All right, honey bunch. Welcome in, sweetie. Can somebody count for me how many arts there are? Okay, Reverend Bless has counted 33. Okay, I'm gonna check back in just a second. Also, we're gonna make a fairy raid over to VJ's. If Dark Sky or Jeannie or somebody can, or even Sanita, if you guys could drop VJ's channel, you can do a fairy raid over to VJ's. Bye, Moon Rosecraft. Thank you for stopping in, sweetie. Hey, Daigo Crochet, welcome in, sweetie. Aw, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hey, Becky D. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Rebecca, and welcome in. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Elizabeth. And anybody I haven't that's complimented my journals, thank you guys. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, Yarn Arm. Carolyn, thank you. Bless. Forever blessed. Thank you, thank you. Jay Paredes, thank you very much and welcome in. Thank you, Posey. And Sherry Knowles, thank you, thank you. Daigo, thank you. Thank you, Dark Sky. Thank you, C Rose. Thank you, Rebecca. Christine, he says, girl, you don't need to do a giveaway. Just mail it to Margie. Margie wins a lot. So. Okay, let me see what people said now. Okay, there's 35. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and push stop. Okay, a number of people have said 35 now. Okay, so we'll do 35. I'm going to push stop right now. We've probably got enough time in there. Stop. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 35.
Here's a number between 1 and 35. It's 6.
Okay, so let me count. You guys talk among yourselves for a second. Jeannie, thank you for dropping VJ's channel. We'll do a fairy raid over to VJ's in just a second. Come on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God. Margie didn't win this one. Margie knows I'm teasing her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn Arm, you're the 6th winner. Woohoo! So Yarn Arm, which journal do you want to be sent to you? Which one, sweetie? In fact, let me write your name down. Piece of paper. I need a big piece of paper. I have paper everywhere except for when I need one. Okay, here we go. Let me write Yarn Arm's name down. Yarn Arm, so what I need is for you to, after this live is over, I will drop in the show notes a link to my Etsy shop. Okay, so then you can go to my Etsy shop and hit the right-hand corner contacts. Leave me your real name, your YouTube name, and your email. And in about, give me 30 minutes in the show notes of this live, I will have a link to my Etsy shop, okay? Yarn Arm. Okay, Yarn Arm, let's see what you chose. Why is this so big? Okay, put that back down. Brief. Okay. Go back down to the bottom here. What the heck? Okay, did Yarn Arm say what she wanted? Oh, trying to get called close. There we go. Okay, did anybody see what Yarn Arm said she wanted? I'm just looking for her comment. She says, OMG, thank you. You're welcome, sweetie. Yarn Arm, just let me know which journal do you want? Thank you, Dark Sky. So Dark Sky just dropped the link, Yarn Arm, to my Etsy shop, and that's where you can leave me your real name, YouTube name, and your address. Okay. Okay, the fairy one. They're all fairies. Teal fairy, pink fairy, gray fairy, or do you want the fairy and the horse? Which one? They're all fairies. I have to wait for her. Okay, while she's letting me know which one of those fairy ones she wants, let me just make a couple quick announcements. If you came into this live a little later, I don't say late because you're never late, just later. It's every Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Pacific time. It's called Angie's Yarn Party. I go live with the Yarny Fiber Sisters. That's tomorrow night, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific. I go live on Sunday. That's called Angie's Art Party, 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific. Then I go live on Wednesdays. That's Angie's Knit and Crochet Night every Wednesday, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific. Everybody is welcome. If you're a knitter or crocheter or a maker of any sort, you're welcome to any of my lives. So if you don't knit and crochet, but you do mixed media, you can come to the Crochet and Knit lives. If you're a crocheter or knitter, you can come to my mixed media lives. Everybody is mixing and it's fabulous. Okay, did Yarn Arm say which one she wanted yet? Jeannie, girl, you know I'm just going to send it to you anyway. Okay, what did Teal Fairy? Okay, perfect. All right, girl, I got you down for the Teal Fairy. So this one is yours, sweetie. I got your name. I'm putting it in your book. And this was actually one that I had made up. So perfect. Yours is already made, ready to go. So this is for you. All right, you guys, that is it for today. You guys can go make a raid over to BJ's. Thank you guys so much for showing up for me, showing up for each other, for dropping links. And thank you so much to my moderators. You guys are the bomb. You guys do exactly what I'm not good at. Okay. The computer crap. It's not my thing. I can talk. I got a motor mouth. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys, my moderators. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will talk to you guys in the YouTube streets. Remember, you guys, tomorrow night, Yarny Fiber Sisters, 4 o'clock p.m. Pacific. Be there. It's a party too. We always have a good time. All right, you guys. Talk to you guys. Wait a second. Oh, Jeannie's going to Hobby Lobby. Awesome. All right, you guys. That's it for today. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Love you guys.